Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Colin Ray will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty. He got the ball club to win in his last outing, but he did only throw 6 innings. They'll take it, but they'd like to see him go a little deeper.
John Jaso strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Pittsburgh, first baseman, number 28.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second and taken in out there for the first out. And here's Clint Herbo's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Now to the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only 1 out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here could put that first run on the board.
One out and a runner on second base. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Starling Marte will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race.
And he's in the top 5 in runs scored, too, so he's a big part of this offense.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Jung Ho Gong will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Hot shot to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Jeff Locke, the New Hampshire native, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he pitched well enough in his last outing to get the win. They'll take that again here.
John Jay will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it lining up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Standing in now, Melvin Upton Jr. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Oh, an early strike here in the opening inning as they get that first run on the board with back-to-back doubles. No question, they'd love to push this out to a 2-run lead or maybe even more. So with another dangerous hitter coming up, they've got an opportunity to do just that.
Here's Will Myers. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Block sets. Here's the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Matt Kemp will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over .350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Runner at second here with one man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Jaso able to squeeze it, and that becomes out number two. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Yonhervis Solarte, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, he can forget it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Polanco over to his left, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. David Freese makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
David Freese.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a trip back to the 1990s. Many of you probably weren't even around yet, so that's a good reason to check out this date in baseball history. Francisco Cervelli will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. To second for one. On to first, a double play.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. To short. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They still trail 1-0. Derek Norris will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Locke gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Now here's a fly ball hit out toward Marte in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Corey Spangenberg will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. He's running towards second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Alexi Ramirez will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Full count. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Runners on first with one down. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Harrison has it. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Colin Ray.
In now, Colin Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres leave one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Jeff Locke set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
And you think you're all set up for an easy out. You've got the pitcher leading off the inning. 2 strikes on it. But the one thing you always have to remember, any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous. And sure enough, this is a leadoff single.
John Jaso will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
They did hit it hard, but I'll tell you, as a hitter, you want to get down to first base. Nice swing, the attaboys, that doesn't go a long way.
And a curveball in for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Jay. One away.
Now batting.
So with one away, a reminder we've got more Pittsburgh Pirates baseball for you in the week ahead as you take a look there at where we'll be over the next 7 days. Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. He singled his last time up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 flyouts here to start the inning. It's a little different pitching in this place. You got to figure the more fly balls he gets here, the better.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around. You want to make guys hit it on the ground, and you still do, but there's no question that fly balls get swallowed up here much easier than they do in just about any other park in baseball.
That's inside. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Kemp. And that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. John Jay digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Stepping in now, Melvin Upton Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Locke has his target. 2-1 on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Drilled to first. Jasso gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 4, Will Myers.
Stepping in, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And the first baseman can't get there. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 1 and the Pirates nothing. Starling Marte is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner or this guy will eat you alive.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next for the
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Jung Ho Gong steps in now. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. In the air now, out to left. Upton is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, David Freese.
David Freese will dig in. He singled his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Jay on the run, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Yonhervis Solarte is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Lock into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Derek Norris is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
To short, hit hard. Taken in by Gung. Throw on to first, two gone.
The batter, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Corey Spangenberg steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
That's a ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. Francisco Cervelli heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
One and two.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Josh Harrison will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. For Cervelli, it's his fourth double here in this early part of the year. Trying to hold the lead. Hit to short. Fielded by Ramirez. And a rather easy first out.
Well, this is a perfect example why these guys are losing this game. You get the leadoff double. If this ground ball goes to the right side, it's a productive out and you get the man to third, but he hits it to the left side. It's a complete waste of an at-bat.
Jeff Locke will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. You know, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with two away.
So stepping in, John Jaso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lined hard toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. In to score, the runner from second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Just about got out of the inning there, but he serves up the 2-out triple, and now all of a sudden, game's tied at 1.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the Pirates here, and it comes via the RBI triple. Middle of the night downtown, all tied at 1-1. Alexi Ramirez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Locks ready. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, a lot of people talk about Alexi Ramirez's incredible rookie season, but 2014 was really a breakthrough year for him as well. He was named to his first All-Star game. He led all American League shortstops in home runs, RBIs, slugging, and extra base hits.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Into the box now, Colin Ray. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
John Jay stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. In there at the letters. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Andrew McCutchen will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. I'll tell you, that's been such a good pitch for him through the years.
It really has. He's not still around if he doesn't have that pitch in his arsenal. That's been his meal ticket for a long, long time, as long as he's been in this league.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Norris has it, and he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, and there's 1 away.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Starling Marte ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Hit sharply on the ground. Spangenberg is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
Jung-Ho Kang will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's David Freese to stand in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at Solarte. The throw in time.
Oh, what a play.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Melvin Upton Jr. and in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the sixth, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
Will Myers steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Trying to strike him out for the second time.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Petco Park. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Francisco Cervelli will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Fielded by Spangenberg. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Josh Harrison will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Standing in now, Jeff Locke. Bunt still on here with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And if you're going to try to move the guy up to third base, this is exactly what you want to do. You have to make that third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first, and the sacrifice turns out to be a good one.
Here's John Jaso now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Chopper right side of the infield. Myers over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains tied 1-1. Derek Norris steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Catcher, Derek Norris.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Marte going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. A night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Corey Spangenberg strides in, grounded out his last time through. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gong backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The shortstop, number 10.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. As we go to break, another look at a throw nicely handled at first. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Villanueva will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 23, Carlos Villanueva. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot,
Gregory Polanco will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
Pittsburgh, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Kemp. 2 down.
Now batting.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Starling Marte will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Number 11 will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Second baseman, number 11.
Jared Hughes is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jared Hughes.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. John Jay will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. McCutchen on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, left fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Yeah, and sometimes late in a tie ball game, you just got to throw caution to the wind and take some chances out there, especially with a guy that has good speed. And this one pays off as he's in the scoring position now with the stolen base.
0-1, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Gung is there. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Will Myers gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Full count now, 3-2. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with 1 away? Runners are at first and second with 1 away. chopped foul at the plate and will do it again. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Matt Kemp will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Neftali Feliz will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Feliz sets. Here comes the first pitch. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. In the air to straightaway right. Polanco on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late innings.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives him. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. The Padres on top, 2-1. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the 9th. Number 16 will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Maurer is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Jung Ho Gong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Upton Jr. Gone to tie it in the 9th. A solo shot here to left as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. Now, I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Grounded to third. Wallace is up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Number 59 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just move that go-ahead run 90 feet closer to scoring. A lot of times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
Josh Harrison gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sacrifice attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, and with 2 guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Matt Joyce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Matt Joyce.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2-run score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 5-2.
On the mound, he's just got to find some way to get this game to the bottom half, still tied, but this will wind up being a blown save as 3 runs are in to score, and that man, he'll be looking to hide right now.
Number 40 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 40.
Here's John Jaso now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. A quick out number 1.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play, and they're going to take care of him at first.
Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Here it comes on 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. And he is in there.
Now batting number 22.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Starling Marte comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
In there, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Number 16 is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Coming to the plate again, Jung-Ho Kang, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The tag here by Norris is not in time, and the run's in to score.
You know, sometimes this game can just be flat out simple. Here, he just worked his way into a good count, bought himself a nice fastball to hit, and then just rips it out there to drive in a run.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth, as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Pirates 7 and the Friars 2. Number 59 will stay in the ballgame, as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Archimedes Caminero will come in and pitch now.
Archimedes Caminero.
Derek Norris will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Chris Stewart.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Brett Wallace.
Brett Wallace stands in for the first time. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. One and 2, here it comes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw to first to be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game 1.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 7-2. Good night from San Diego.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors,